Aquarius, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your general twin flame love reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Please bear in mind that this reading is general, so it may not resonate for everyone. When you do come across something that really resonates with you, I want you to really claim that for yourself. So place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim that for yourself. If any of you are interested in learning to read the tarot, there's some links for my courses down below in the description. And for those of you that are already following my channel, thank you so much for your support. If you're not, I would really appreciate you considering commenting, sharing, subscribing, all of those beautiful things that just make my heart smile. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to take a look at your recent, past, current energy, immediate, future, clarify, and end up with an oracle message. Aquarius, I hope that you're great. I hope that you're doing amazing. And let's see what we got for you. Oh, love hasn't been that kind to you, has it? So in the recent past, the recent energy influences of what's happening here at the moment, the 10 of Wands, and it says oppression, I immediately got the sense that some of you are suffering in silence, Aquarius. Some of you are, and you know, when I say suffering in silence, I don't necessarily mean that you're at the point of completely giving up, but some of you may have really got into that space of saying, you know what, feeling very reserved and going like, you know what, whatever, don't even care. Probably not going to happen, probably not going to get, you know, what I desire, what I need. And I feel that you want to be a little bit careful of the verbiage that goes on in your mind, because I feel that for that, like what's happening here, Aquarius, this is a sense of, you know, as I had earlier on, you know, this is what I need, and, you know, I'm never really going to get this, and nobody's going to get my needs, and I need this and this and that, and da-da-da-da-da-da, and nobody's ever going to, no. You got to let that ship sail. Let it sail and make sure that it's not coming back. Let it sail and leave the anchor here, you know, on the shore. It has to be in a strong wind that takes it into the deep waters. Let it go over there and go missing forever, that sort of thing. Let it become a legend, all right? But I do see for a lot of you, there's a lot of pain. Now, what's also happening over here, Aquarius, is that you are, you know, you are not this cold slab of no emotions that some people believe you to be, but obviously you don't just go and spill your business all over the place, you know? So, for many of you, you are really feeling the oppression of the world, you are feeling the pain, you are feeling everybody's heartache, you are feeling everybody losing hope and that sort of thing. And some of you are very convinced that nobody's ever going to be able to put up with this. Nobody's going to be able to deal with this. So you just reserve to, this is going to be for the rest of life, just me, just me, just me. No. So send that ship into the deep waters. Make sure it's not coming back. But also, you know, sometimes it's important for us to feel what we feel. So you can also say, well, that is how I felt. And I feel that for some of you, you have really peeled that onion back layer by layer. You know, so you really felt everything. And now that you really feel it, you can say, well, that's how I feel it. And now you felt it, you allow it to move through you. And you can be like, okay, so now I can peacefully release that. Okay? In your current space, you've got the Queen of Swords. So masks are definitely off over here. And I really see you moving into your power. I do see that you still need some time to sort of get things back on track for you. So love can be taking a little bit of a knock here for you at the moment, Aquarius, where it might not be the sort of like the biggest sort of pinnacle focus for you at this particular point in time. Maybe you're focusing on other things. But what I also see is that because so many of you said, and this is quite interesting, because so many of you said that, you know what, I'm not interested in love right now, can't be bothered, let it do its own thing, I'm going to do my thing. Because you said that, you have not built any resistance to love. And any resistance that there may have been, because I do sense there might have been quite a bit of resistance over here, even if you were in a committed connection, even if you were married, but especially if you were single, because then it's a space of like, you know what, this is how I roll, and I'm just going to keep on rolling this way. Not going to get nobody to come in here and sort of like, you know, mess up my flow and that sort of thing. I can be on my own, I don't need anybody, and maybe that is the verbiage that you needed to have at the time. I can see that there may have been some very strong strong considerations towards separation, divorce, maybe taking a time out, maybe seeing in some other people how their life is going. This may not be for all of you, this might be just for some of you. But something really beautiful started to build here in the background because it was unhindered. You know, it's like the plant that grows at the back, and because nobody looks at it and nobody tries to, like, you know, cut it and whatever, it just grows. And that is, sorry, what has been happening for a lot of you with love. And I feel that for some of you, when it comes to love, where you are at the moment, you're going, and it's sort of like, you know, love is here, the possibility is here, the connection is here, the feelings are here. You go like, okay, let's see this, let's see what this is about. And that is really all that's required of you at this particular point in time. You know, you don't have to make any decisions, you don't have to make any investments, you don't have to say yes to anything. But I do feel that some of you have reached this point where you go like, I think I can do this. I think this can really, really work. I feel that you needed a rest. You were overwhelmed. You were drained. The emotions were just too everywhere, you know. So you did need that little bit of a recluse sort of energy, but now you are ready. You are so ready for love. And the thing is, when we are in this energy, where we are this ready, that is also when the love comes to us. Because that is when you are open to it and you say, okay, I'm open to this. I'm open to this coming towards me. Like next level. Like when you speak about love, this is so next level. Some of you may have had a very, like a lot of like very crappy sort of connections. You know, you were like with this person and that person, and it just felt very wishy-washy. Your experience of love has felt very sort of like, you know, drippity-drop sort of thing, in not the most positive sort of way. But now, and the best is yet to come. And that's what's the amazing thing for you, Aquarius. The best is yet to come. Somebody may enter your life very suddenly over here. You may get someone that comes to you and it's sort of like they confess their feelings, and you go like, okay, that's nice, and you get yourself being a little bit giddy and smiley, and you're like, oh, I didn't expect that. Some of you may feel that your partner, for those of you that are in connection, you may have felt that your partner was sort of, you know, done with you, like the two of you were just sort of like going through the motions, and they might actually quite beautifully surprise you. Then as you're going forward, you've got the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is saying to you, know what, Aquarius, just hang in there, just hang in there, don't cut any ties, don't make any sort of lasting decisions here. When you think about something like Kundalini energy awakening, okay, remember, as human beings, we are just energy that is sort of like slowed down, and so we in physicality manifest that. And then that Kundalini energy runs through us, and we vibe sort of higher. You want to imagine that is the same thing that's happening for you in love at the moment. The Kundalini energy for your twin flame love connection, it's in the process of awakening. I don't see it being awakened yet, but it's in the process of awakening. So give it time, give love time. Okay, let's see, because there's something beautiful that is being infiltrating into your life here at the moment. And I feel that for some of you, it was just that whole space of like, you know, I surrender all, I surrender all. And I feel that is very necessary for some of you, because it is about, for many of you, seeing the vision, seeing the goal, seeing the desire, feeling the desire, but don't try to control it. And I know that you're going to say, don't tell me what to do. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You know, I'm not. I'm just saying to you that non-action might be a lot more to your benefit at this particular point in time than trying to maneuver things, trying to make things work. The last thing that you want to do at this particular point in time, Aquarius, the last thing that you want to do is to try to manipulate things and then make it seem like you're not manipulating it. that is going to backfire on you like nobody's business. Okay, let's clarify that recent past, because for some of you there is still fear that is operating over here, and so you don't sort of, what I can see is you sort of like don't want to, you know, kind of like just set sails in the wind and see wherever the, you know, the currents take you. But that might be the best thing for you to do. And some of you, I can already hear you going like, hell to the no. But give it a try. You never know. I mean, what is the worst thing that could possibly happen, you know? Even if your heart breaks, you've got what it takes to overcome it. You already know that, but I don't see your heart breaking. In actual fact, I see your heart smiling. You've got the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles there in your recent past. So some of you, you were fighting the fight, like you were fighting the good fight, you know? You were fighting it, and I can see that you made peace. So there was this X situation here that just totally sucked. It really sucked, you know, and it sucked the life out of you. It drained the life out of you, Aquarius. This is not a repeat of the past. It's important for you to remember that this is not a repeat of the past. This is something new. This is something that your heart desires. This is a connection that really takes you to that next level of love, that really opens the door for you. This is somebody that you are making a connection with here that doesn't only tick the emotional blocks that you need, but they also tick the mental blocks that you can be you, that sort of thing. And you know that. You know that, because I feel that you've got this clarity about what it is that you want and who it is that you want. Love can come into your life very suddenly right now. But just because it comes suddenly, it's not a case of easy come, easy go. That's not it. All right? It's a case of easy come and actually staying. All right? Let's look at your current space, because Source is like, listen, I've been seeing that you're alone, and I'm sending you the perfect soulmate connection for you. All right? In your current space with the Queen of Swords, you've got the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot energy, so the Cancer energy, and the Ten of Wands. So there's big changes that is taking place here for you, very positive changes, especially in your life, especially in finances, especially in career. So some of you might still be going like, well, maybe now it's time for love. You know, you needed to, I feel that you needed to take care of a lot of things, but now is the right time for love. Now is the right time for that connection. And it may have been before, but there were like a lot of things that were so involved here. Like there were so many things that needed to be taken care of and all that sort of stuff. But now I feel that you're in this position where, even though it may seem that a lot of things are just happening sort of like of their own sort of will, I see you being very in control here of your life, control of your finances, control of your time. And this is one of those for better or worse connections moving forward. So you're not perfect, they're not perfect, and you're getting together and you say like, this is what we have, and really making it work, really moving past that past connection, especially if you may be dealing with a Scorpio, or you can look at where you've got Scorpio in your chart. You may be dealing with somebody who's got a lot of very strong Scorpio in their chart, but this is definitely a space, my beautiful Aquarius, where you are releasing what isn't working in order to make space for something better, something new person, new energy. Potential going forward, before we end off with an oracle message clarifying that Hangman energy. The Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Hangman. Possibly moving in together here with someone. You know, going forward together, building something new together. In a positive sort of way. And the going forward doesn't compromise, doesn't null and void all the things that you needed to do on your own. In actual fact, it complements you. So this is a complementary soulmate connection. It's a complementary love connection. It's really, it's beautiful. It's complementary. It really is. You know, yes, there might still be some things that you need to deal with. There is still that past popping up. There might be an ex popping up here, not because they want you, but because they don't want you to be with someone else. All right, just chill it out. They come and fight, don't fight back. Don't fight back, Aquarius. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't give that ex the satisfaction of fighting back. because that can compromise this beautiful connection that you have here. All right, let's see what we've got in Oracle Energy, beautiful Aquarius. If that resonates with you, place your hand on your heart, nice deep breath, claim it for yourself. I'd really appreciate you commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And let's see what we've got for you in Oracle Energy. Look at this. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches a resolution. So whatever it is that was going on here, dwindling, making you feel so frustrated, making you possibly even feel like you don't have control over your life, bye-bye with that. Okay, so that's what I got for you, beautiful Aquarius. I hope that it helps. Remember to come back and check in for your daily messages. I've got your weekly message. So I'll see you around on those. From my heart, namaste, love and light.